Well, it's been a while since the last video. And part of it is I've just not had anything to say, I think, that wouldn't come across as insulting to some segment of my audience, whatever audience I have. I'm sort of subjected in a way to looking at the culture of the world around me, seeing it manifest itself as belligerent stupidity. It's not just that there are people who don't understand history, philosophy, metaphysics, that kind of thing. That's always been the case. The vast majority of people aren't philosophers, aren't historians, aren't metaphysically minded. That's fine. I can entirely put up with that. But it's the deliberate ununderstanding of the educated class that grinds my gears to no end. It's these people who will go on and on about how they're, oh, I know philosophy because I've been told about Marx, for example. It's like, no, you don't know philosophy. Philosophy isn't what you think it is. Philosophy is deeply linked with theology. And so there's this, it's weird because there's this veil that education actually has managed to draw over the eyes of people who should know better. I'm not talking about the barely got a high school degree, doesn't really know what's going on, votes for whoever because. Those people I'm fine with, but it's the college-educated class who are very much addicted to the idea that it's everybody else who's in a cult. When if you can understand what a religion looks like beyond her believe in God, because that's not actually what a religion is. A religion is not just the belief in God. That's theism. But theism is not in and of itself a religion. A religion is a set of practices and rules and rituals. And so you have people who will firmly declare that they are completely irreligious, who yet have rituals and priests and liturgies that they repeat over and over and over again. And if you have eyes to see it, it's there. You see it immediately. There is no mistaking it. I can't watch a protest march anymore because I see it as a liturgical procession. Because that's what it is. You have it is led by priests, who are called activists. They carry icons most of the time. Their icons are, placards. They have liturgical chants. We have nothing to lose but our chains is a liturgical chant used in a liturgical procession. It is an expression of a religious impulse, but it's an expression of a disordered religious impulse. So you have traditional religion, and the impulses of traditional religion, because they know that they're religious, can be well ordered. Ordered towards the good, towards God, towards truth, towards beauty, towards goodness. But if a religion refuses to know that it's a religion, refuses to accept that that is in fact what it is, and in fact can lobby effectively to make sure that nobody is allowed to call it a religion, then it can work covertly. Then this religion that is a religion, there's no way around that fact, can get treated as just another idea in a world of ideas, when it's not. It is a deliberately subversive act to take the trappings of a liturgical procession. And liturgical processions are something that every religion has. Christianity has them, Judaism has them, Islam has them, Hinduism has them. They all have these liturgical processions that proceed through a city carrying icons, singing hymns. Even Protestants, to some extent, are capable of producing liturgical processions. So for the atheistic or the anti-theistic, the liturgical procession is given the trappings of a protest against injustice, which you might say is ordered towards some kind of good, except it is often not, because it is taking the form of a traditional liturgical procession and turning it upside down. It inverts the priorities. So you take something that is in a traditional liturgical procession, we raise up and orient ourselves towards the highest good, the highest truth, the highest beauty. And in a modern liturgical procession, we flip that over. We invert it. We orient ourselves away from ultimate good, away from ultimate truth, away from ultimate beauty, and towards ugliness, towards lies, towards towards evil, actually. And this is part of the progressive project, is to tear apart, take down, destroy that which used to be the highest thing. So you take God and you throw him down and erect Satan in his place, metaphorically speaking. Although frequently, quite literally. And progressivism and atheism have a strong through line of an implicit Satanism. Not necessarily, oh, hail Satan, although a lot of times explicitly, yes, hail Satan is what they'll say. They look up to Satan as the archetype of the ultimate rebel, and because they are rebels, thoughtlessly so, to whatever order is there, we are going to rebel permanently in perpetuity. Eventually, you arrive at this place of ultimate destruction, where nothing, because the sacred things were profaned, now everything is profane. And so, after that point comes the fire and brimstone. So if that was suitably depressing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.